Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. Guys, this is going to be the multiplying worksheet. Alright. Guys, these first couple, I'm going to kind of do like a FOIL, where I'm just going to like distribute this over these three terms. Alright. So 3v times v squared, that's 3v, and now we have 3. There's one v here and there's two more here, so now we have 3 of them. Alright, plus 3 times 6 is 18. V times v, now there's 2 of them, v squared. 3 times 4 is 12. That v comes along. It's like v times 1. Think of it like that. It's 1, it's just v. Okay? Let's look at the next one again. I'm going to use FOIL for this one. So it's the first two multiplied together. 7v times v is 7v squared. That's the F, FOIL, the first two. Now I'm going to do the outside two. So that's the 7v times the 1. That's just 7v. 7v times 1 is 7v. Right now, that's the O, F-O. Now you do the I, the inside two, right here. Inside. These two right here. Negative 4 times v. Negative 4 times 1. All right. Guys, obviously, you can combine these like terms right here. All right, so negative v squared is first. I'm sorry. 7v squared is first. 7v minus 4v is 3v. And then minus 4. All right, that's the answer. Again, you guys, you have the answers. I'm just kind of showing you how to do them. All right, you have the answers on this worksheet. Guys, the next few I'll put in a box. Let's just put this one right here down the side. So this is 5k minus 5. I like to put the sign right there. All right, this is 7k minus 7. And just multiply each row and each column together. So you'll have 4 things you fill out here. 5 times 7 is 35. And k times k is k squared. All right? 5 times negative 7 is negative 35k. Make sure the k comes along. Just like k times 1. Think of it like that. All right, again, negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. And the k comes along. Negative 5 times negative 7 is positive 35. Okay? So we have our 4 terms. Remember, along this diagonal, very often, just look to make sure you can combine those two. So this becomes 35k squared. That's this one right here. The k squared is by itself. These two put together. Negative 35 plus negative 35 is negative 70k. And then the 35 comes along. Like that. All right. Let's do the big one. I always make a box for these. Again, it's a binomial times a trinomial. Think of this as like a 2 by 3. So we make a 2 by 3 box. So down the side, I make the v and the minus 7. Along the top, I make the 6v squared plus 7v minus 4. All right. Then fill out the box. 6v squared times another v. It's just 6v to the third now. Guys, each of these top ones, just add another v in there. Because this is a v. So this is 7v squared, and this is minus 4v. Just, put another v into each term. All right, this one, each of these times negative 7. So this is negative 42v squared, 6 times negative 7. Negative 7 times positive 7 is negative 49v. Negative 7 times negative 4 is positive 28. All right? You have like terms right here and right here. You can combine them together. So this one comes first. The 6v to the third comes first. So our answer is 6v to the third. Okay, you can put these two together. This becomes negative 35v squared. Right? Negative 42 plus 7. All right? And negative 49 and negative 4, negative 53v. And the 28 comes along, okay? Now, guys, I want to show you these last two. You can put them in a box if you want, all right? I don't think that's the best way to do it, but if you want to put 7k minus 5 and 7k minus 5 right here, you can do that. And you'll notice these two diagonal terms will be the same, so you double them, you add them together. Or just look at it and use this pattern. The answer, a squared. This first one's squared. All right, so it's 7 times 7 is 49. K squared times k squared is now k to the fourth. All right. The last one is b squared. So negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. That comes last. The middle term is 2 times a times b. So it's 7k squared times negative 5. That's negative 35k squared times 2. That's negative 70. K squared. That's the answer. Guys, that's exactly what would happen if you put it in a box. All right, last one. And you can put this in a box. If I wanted to go, the n minus 4 over here, I'm going to divide these up, you guys, so you don't, it's a separate problem here. And on this side, put the n plus 4. And you get the n squared. This would be 4n. This would be negative 4n. And this would be negative 16. And you guys see how the 4n and the negative 4n disappear. Just recognize the pattern when you see it. All right, just take the n times n. That's n squared. Take 4 times 4. That's 16. Make sure you put a negative in between them. It's a negative in between them. It's negative 16. Because negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. The middle term disappears, all right, on this one. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks.